What's the worst intimate experience you had? 1. I started talking to this girl one night after she messaged me through social media. We began talking about common interests with subtle flirting here and there. The following day, I asked her to send a photo of herself. She proceeded to send 4 pictures, 2 of which she was in baggy clothing, the other 2 being top angles. All of these photos had 2 things in common: all had filters and all hits. What? Everything below her neck looked like. I instantly suspected she was a beluga. After talking for a little while, our conversation shifted to a more intimate context. She told me about some of her fantasies, such as getting tied down and tickled. I refused to follow through with that one but told her I'd fulfill some of her other ones. We made a plan for her to sneak over while my parents were out of my house the next day. Well, the next day rolls around, and we talk about her coming over, which she later does. After waiting an hour for her bus to get to my house, I waited outside so she knew which house was mine. As she walks to my driveway, I noticed something about her. Not only was she hiding her body for good reason, but she was also very unattractive in person. Maybe a solid 2 out of 10 to put the cherry on top of the cake. She smelled like a mix of body odor and cigarettes. Me not wanting to be rude as she had just traveled across town to do the devil's tango, I brought her into my house, then into my room. We put on a show on Netflix and began following through with what we had previously talked about, excluding the tickling. After finishing up what was and will be my worst intimate experience ever, we both just sat there. The post-clarify was insane. I actually went into my bathroom and took a long and hard look at myself in the mirror. I'm pretty sure a tear even streamed down my eye. I came back out and sat down. I sat there thinking about how I could get her out of my house without being rude. I finished a glass of water and said I was going to go fill it. I quickly pulled out my phone and bribed my sister to come knock on my door and tell me my parents were home early and that they needed me to help them unload groceries. I told her I was sorry that I needed to go help. I told her to take the next bus, which was 20 minutes later. For the next 2 hours, I sat there smelling like her. I couldn't handle the amount of musk that was emitting from me. I wanted to puke and shower myself with bleach. I deeply regretted everything I'd just done. Game is game though.